There is a phrase of St. Augustine that has always struck me, and on this Ascension Sunday, this seventh Sunday of Easter, it is appropriate to review. He said, "I fear Christ when he passes." Or, in the original Latin, Timeo Dominum Transentum. I am afraid that Jesus will pass. And you wonder, upon reading this, but why are you afraid of the Lord? And he goes further. I am afraid of not being aware that it is the Christ and letting him pass me by. One thing is clear. In Jesus' presence, the heart's true sentiments flourish. True attitudes emerge. It is a grace. And so St. Augustine was afraid he might let Jesus pass by without realizing it was the Christ that was passing. It is clear here. Jesus heals so very many in his time on earth. He gives sight to the blind, hearing to the deaf, speech to the mute, walking and the ability to stand up straight to the lame and the crippled. He cures all unknown illnesses. He cleanses the lepers. He raises from the dead. And untold hundreds have demonic possessions ended and normality returned to their lives. You will recall, just prior to his arrest, in the Gospel of John 9, 1 through 40, Christ healed a blind man, and it was a Sabbath, so a scandal ensued. Then the best and the worst of people comes out. The blind man, the wisdom of the blind man, the way he responds is quite surprising. He was used to moving with his hands. He could sense danger. He could sense dangerous things that might make him slip and fall. And he moves still like a blind man. He uses clear, precise augmentation. And then he even uses irony and permits himself this luxury. Meanwhile, the doctors of the law do all the laws, all of them, but they were stuck there. They did not understand when God was passing by. They were rigid, ideological, attached to their habits. Jesus himself said so in the Gospel, attached to habits. And if order to conserve these habits, these doctors of law, they had to commit an injustice, that wasn't a problem. Because the habits said that was not justice. The habits were far more important than any minor little injustice to someone of no importance anyway. and that rigidity led them to commit many injustices. And that narrow-mindedness came out in front of the Christ. So you be prepared. You must understand well what happens when Jesus passes, what sentiments come out, how you must be ready. To understand what St. Augustine tells us, I am afraid of the Lord when he passes, that I will not realize and I will not recognize him, and I will not convert. Don't miss Jesus passing by today.